wish upon a shooting star. No time to waste, the engine speeding down that boulevard. No more nights of struggling, we gon' drive a faster car. Need bread to eat, stay in the streets, we screaming for the law. We came from nothing, all I ask is one wish. Just make sure that we good and buy my mama a crib. Watch me work through these days and change the way that we live. I make up for those nights, I ain't had nothing to give. Know my pops, he be good, I know my family be straight. Tryna take all my dogs now before it's too late. Through the ups and the downs and through the times we lose faith. Yeah, we all gon' shine together, I'm just paving the way.
Welcome back, y'all. It's your boy BeastModeSteven here, aka Hashtag the Fifth Man, and back with another lit, yes sir, lit topic, y'all. Welcome back, y'all, to Friday Night Topics, y'all. Episode 16, y'all. Man, oh man. Wow. I don't know what to say, y'all. This week definitely went by quick, y'all. It's already Friday. That's crazy. I feel like I was just talking to you guys like the other day. Like, the week really went by quick. If you're definitely a new watcher, y'all, make sure you definitely hit that subscribe button. And if you definitely are a subscriber, make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't miss a lit topic, y'all. I have so many topics, y'all. Y'all already know I'm gonna keep trying to stick to uploading a lot, y'all, because definitely, y'all, like the amount of topics that I have, y'all, it's interesting, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's interesting. Definitely, y'all, for tonight's topic, we definitely gonna be talking about healing. Yes, not just spiritual healing, not just regular healing, but healing all together, y'all. Because definitely, y'all, I feel like in this world and in relationships, things that I learn and things that other people don't know, I actually want to explain, you know, what are signs that show that you're fully healed and signs that you aren't fully healed. The things that you do, the things that you say, you know, I'm going to explain it all from my experience and also from what I learned from other people as well, you know, as an example. But other than that, y'all, I'm not going to talk too long. I really want to get into this lit topic. Make sure you guys definitely hit that like button. Let's get this to 10K like, maybe 20K likes, y'all. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Friday Night Topics, you already know. Other than that, y'all, let's get into it. Let's go. So, before we get into it, I hope y'all got y'all popcorn, y'all snacks, y'all dinner, food ready. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. Alright, let's get to it, y'all. So, topic for tonight is healing, y'all. Man, I don't know. Like, if I have to say the definition of healing and what it means to me, basically, is basically being able to do things in life without feeling the need of having past bad experiences. You know, like, you ever had that experience where you're just doing something and all of a sudden you lose your appetite, or all of a sudden your mood changes to negative, like you definitely don't want to be around people. You know, definitely, you know, when it comes to healing, being fully healed is like being able to live a happy life without anything from your past, the decisions that you made, or what people have done to you in the past, and so on. That's fully healing. Like, being able to, like, in my, you know, speaking, you know, I'm not saying based off of what other people may see what healing is, but for me personally, what I see it as is basically being fully healed and having happiness without being triggered by your past, or being triggered by your poor decisions or what other people may have done to you in the past, but having happiness, you know, but in being fully healed while doing things and not having a mood change, you feel me? Because it's really hard to be fully healed within a week, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It doesn't take, you know, it's not something that really happens like the next day or the next week or the next month. People heal differently, you feel me? Especially me. It takes, I don't know, for me it takes time. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna take probably 6 years, 8, 10 years, but it takes time. Especially consider, you know, being fully healed on a relationship side. is basically, don't be so quick to, jump from relationship to relationships, because, for example, I used to do that, and that was my biggest mistake, because when you figure that you find happiness in what you're doing, and all of a sudden, damn, you feel like you're fully healed because you got a new person in your life, or you feel like you're fully healed because what you experienced in the past is not happening in the present. You feel me? And the way I see healing is like, basically, you gotta be fully healed. Like, I'm talking about, when I mean fully healed, y'all, I'm talking about if you with someone, don't be going to those old places that you've been heading to. Like, if I went to a restaurant with my ex, why am I gonna take the person I'm with or a friend to that same location? It doesn't have to be in a relationship status, but it can also be in a friendship status as well. Why would you want to go a place that would give you bad memories or give you a bad, way of ruining your mood? You feel me? And like, for a perfect example, that happened to me. I'm not saying that I did it, but the person I was with, that happened to me, and that showed me a lot each and every day that person wasn't fully healed, because that's how I lost my appetite. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was like, I was so excited, because who isn't excited for food? Like, let's be real. If people bought you food, or you bought food for yourself, and anytime food's in your face, you're not gonna be happy? Let's be real. Think about it. Let's be real. So yeah, like, quick example, that happened to me, and I lost my appetite, and I was very upset, because I was like, yeah, like, why are we doing this? Or, why are we going through the stage? Like, I'm trying to be fully healed, you're trying to be fully healed, but think about it, y'all. When two people who aren't fully healed are together, whether it's friendship, depending what type of friendship y'all have, or whether it's relationship-wise, you're asking for things to get worse. And honestly, y'all, it's not a good sign, because you're going to be doing a whole bunch of things that you've done in your past, and you thought that bringing the past up was going to help you heal quicker. But it does not help you heal quicker, y'all. It makes things worse, and it actually makes things worse around you. You feel me? So when you're trying to heal, you want to avoid the things that literally trigger you, like the things that bring you in a negative position. Like, don't go back to your past. Don't go back to those restaurants or those places, y'all, that give bad trigger. Now, if you could do that without being the type of person to talk about your past, without being the type of person to be triggered by something at the end of the day, and you're also putting yourself in someone else's shoe by saying to yourself, okay, by me doing this, is he gonna be comfortable? Is she gonna be comfortable? Am I not gonna talk about the past, etc., etc.? You doing all these little errors, you're showing that person that you're not fully healed. And if the person has knowledge and relationship knowledge, you would know that they will take that into consideration and know that you're not fully healed, right? And that's gonna bother them, and that's gonna bother the relationship that you have with them. You feel me? Because you can't be that type of person doing that. You have to fully heal. You have to fully heal. That means eliminating all the places that you used to go to, eliminating the way you speak, the actions that you used to do with your old partner or old friendship, whatever it may be. Eliminate those things so you can fully heal. Because if you don't, whatever future, whatever marriage and so on you get into, it's not going to end great. Because all you're going to keep doing is repeating those old steps. Like, there's so many different restaurants. Try a different restaurant. Don't go back to the same restaurant that you used to go to with your past partner and so on. Why do that? And why put the person that you were with in that position? You feel me? To be fully healed, I see in my vision that you have to eliminate the things that you used to do, the things that trigger you, the things that put you in a bad position that make you lose your appetite. You feel me? You got to eliminate those things. If you're not close to God, if you're not praying, you're not understanding God's words. I'm not a perfect Christian myself, y'all. If I be real with you, I don't talk to God every day, but I know God. If I be real with you, I don't read God's word every day, but I understand God's word from time to time when I can. You feel me? I'm not a perfect Christian. You feel me? But one of the sacrifices is not to go back to what you used to do, because the moment you go back to what you used to do, all you're doing is going backwards, instead of going forwards. That's what we're trying to do here, is to heal and move forward, if you feel me. But like I said, y'all, as I speak, comment down below, because I want to hear your feedback and I want to hear your ways of healing. I want to hear how you heal. I want to hear your experience and what brought you to trying to heal. I want to hear your feedback, y'all. So, you know, like the way I speak and the way I'm trying to explain things of healing, I can always take your input in case I missed something, you feel me? Because we're not perfect here, but I'm here to hear you out. Now, when we're speaking off of healing, y'all, would y'all agree that by removing the things that were in your life will be a help? Because I know for some people, for an example, say, and I'm speaking off relationship wise, because when it comes to healing, you know, a lot of the problems, in my opinion, y'all, comes from relationships. I'm not married, but I know it also comes from marriages as well. People who got divorced as well, when it comes to healing as well, you feel me? But from relationship experience, I'm saying, would y'all agree that by healing, some people try to remove physical things in order to heal? For example, again, if someone gave you a teddy bear or someone gave you a card, do you think by ripping it up or getting rid of it or donating it is a way of healing? Like, would you agree with that? Or would you agree that is one of your steps of healing? If you're comfortable going down the comment section and saying what you think your ways of healing is. My state of mind is different, but like I would say if it helps you, why not? You know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like if you feel like, you know, having that object there or having that special thing there that used to be great to you and it just gives you a bad flashback, you know, at the end of the day, and you think removing it from your vision is going to help you heal, I don't see the wrong in that. You feel me? Also, another thing is, would you guys consider that, yeah, the Bible says not to have any enemies, and thank God I have no enemies, but at the end of the day, when it comes to healing, you also want to make peace with the person that done you wrong. Wow, that hurts my soul and heart, because it's like, dang, now I gotta be the bigger person to heal in a certain way. For me to heal, I gotta make peace with the person who done me wrong, and that takes time, because it's like going up stairs, y'all. Think about, for example, the highest building with like 1,000 stairs. Now I'm saying you don't have to run up the stairs. Take your time when you healing. Take your time. Don't just run up the stairs and think, oh shoot, I gotta get to the top in order for me to make peace with this person. No. Take your time. Because when you take your time and you're in the right state of mind, especially in your healing process, y'all, it's way better. Because I tell you, if things were bad like last week, don't think by making peace the next week it's gonna sit right in your heart. Now, I know everyone's different, but I'm being real honest. Some people like to hold grudges. Some people like to, you know, do the worst. And I'm telling you, if you make the healing process very fast and you think that you're fully healed in a certain way, you know in your heart it's not going to sit right. Like, you can't, like, yeah, you can fool me, you can fool the world, you can fool your family, whoever, but definitely if you're spiritually, you can't fool God. If you believe in God, if you have a relationship with God, you can't fool him, you know? So when it comes to being healed, you really gotta take the process seriously. I'm speaking from my experience again, y'all, and I can't tell you how many times I seen red flags, how many times I seen certain repeats, and I'm unfolding the truth. A person that's trying to move forward, wouldn't that bother you guys? Like, let's be real. Wouldn't that not bother you guys if you're trying to heal and then you're with somebody that just brings you to the past? Wouldn't that not bother you guys? But also thinking from, you know, a life point of view, is like, yeah, you feel like you're fully healed. You got a new job. You got majors, you know, you got a new this and new that, you know, you're accomplishing things, but then all of a sudden one day someone puts you in a position where you feel like, damn, like, why they bring me back to that? I'm trying to fully heal. Because one thing I realize about life is people say that they're fully healed, but it really takes that one thing to put them back in the past to ruin everything they accomplished. You tell yourself you heal. The things you do, the things you accomplish, tell you that you heal because you move forward. But truthfully, in the past, it's like in the past, the moment you reach something that hit you in the past that did you wrong, it's like everything that you built in front of you is like down the drain. When it comes to being healed, like one of the things I learned was being alone. Being alone allowed me to be healed. Yes, I'm a people person. Yes, I enjoyed going out, doing this, doing that, having fun. But I realized being alone was one of the strongest thing that I actually accomplished. Because when you learn to be alone, you learn a lot of things about yourself. To the point where you're not fully healed, then you're bringing all that weight into something new that could have been great. Woo! Because you're not fully healed. Think about that. Just let it sit in your head and think about that. Yeah, I don't care. Times we be talking to people and we're healing ourselves and they're healing themselves as well. So we telling them our problems and they're not even telling, their problems, or if they tell you their problems. It's like at the end of the day, how are we fully healing if we are not making time for ourselves, if we're not making time for God? If you're spiritually and you got a relationship with God, ask yourself, are you making time for yourself alone, and are you really healing? To sum up episode 16, y'all, depending where you're at when it comes to healing, whether you finish, congrats to you, whether you're in the middle, where you're just starting, when it comes to healing, y'all, you gotta limit the things that are a trigger to you. It could be a place, it could be a thing, it could be the things you say, it could be, like actions, it could be the people that you have in your life. Because like I said, I've been through that experience, and I'm not saying that, I didn't see the red flags. I seen the red flags. So y'all, you gotta take the stage to fully heal. Because again, when you don't eliminate these things, it will happen. And like I said, you can fool the people around you. You can fool family. But one thing you can't fool, if you got a relationship with God, if you're spiritually, whatever religion you practice, you can't fool the man above. You feel me? You can't fool him. And again, you're doing it for yourself. Because at the end, it's your mental health, it's your well-being, your health, your soul, and everything on the line, So when you don't really take the proper steps and you just think it's a walk in the park, you're only hurting yourself in the end. And on top of that, with everything new that you get into, you will be hurting that as well. It doesn't have to be relationship, it could be work, it could be your career, it could be a whole bunch of other things as well. You will hurt it if you aren't fully healed. You feel me? But other than that, y'all, it's your boy BeastModeSteven here, aka # the Kid from Miami, when I'm back with another lit, yes sir, lit topic, y'all. I'm out. Make sure y'all subscribe. Enjoy your Friday. Stay safe. Don't party too much. Comment down below. And again, y'all, hit that push notification bell and make sure y'all tune into episode 17 next week. Let's go. I'm out.